Oh, we struggle in all aspects of school.
Yeah.
We had PE down. That's about it.
And lunch.
PE and
I was really good at lunch.
That has stayed true to form.
Sean Watson, another step back, which I will say a lot of his problem that O-line. 8 sacks.
Yeah.
Good.
He's gonna be back like when Vic came back to the league after the dog hit.
Yes.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Week 16 episode of the NFL Pick'em Show. We are 2 weeks away after this. There's only 2 more Pick'em shows for the regular season.
That's right.
We'll do Pick'em for the playoffs, of course, but it won't be as long unless we get Woody back and we let him ramble on. That might happen.
Yeah, we can make things last long.
That's for sure. That's not what she said.
Uh-huh.
But as you see, it is just me and Rogers today. I am BBB Stat Guy. I changed my name on Discord to show that now, and he is Rogers.
I need to do that. That's the first time I've noticed that.
I just now did that. So, but Woody is not here, and the Oracle, of course, is unseen. He is omnipresent, ever intelligent. But we're gonna get started here with the Thursday night game. Do what?
We both beat him last
We
week.
did. You're right. I'm glad you mentioned that because that means I need to bring this up. There's an easier way to do that. But there is the record. As you see, the Oracle went 10-6, but Stat Guy and Rogers both beat him. Rogers had a heck of a week.
But 12-4 is pretty good.
12-4 is very good. I went 11-5. Woody and the Oracle both went 10-6.
Both had good weeks.
We had good weeks. Our locks went 6-1, bringing us up to. I put 40-38, but it's actually 42-38. But as you see, the Oracle is above 20 games 500. I am making my way towards it too. And Rogers is 2 games back. Woody's down there at the bottom, but yeah, we're 3 of us are having pretty good years on picking. So
2 more good weeks like that, and Woody could be above 500, and we could all be there. That'd be really cool.
That would be cool. Like I said on last week, Rogers, he's doing all kinds of stats. He's gonna be stat guy for this one. But
That's right.
We're gonna have a video coming out talking about this, our year-long spread betting and what kind of money we could have made. I don't think any of us are actually putting money on this. We're just doing it for fun.
Yeah.
But turns out if we would have, a few of us would have been pretty good off. But
yeah, if we'd have collected data for the first 5 weeks, we would have been in.
Yeah.
We'd have started betting week 6.
Yes. So, but yeah, look forward to that coming at the end of the season. At least the end of the regular season. I don't know when that'll be for sure, but it'll be out. It's going to be super interesting.
Give me a full week after we get the scores done of the regular season.
Yeah.
And I will build my video.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. So, but anyways, we're going to get off and go in here and start with the Thursday night game. This will go out on Thursday, and there's a decent chance that Rogers and I might be live streaming us watching this game. So, be on the lookout for that. But it is a AFC West battle of 2 teams that really have been a lot better. Good defenses, and these teams they've been a lot better than anybody expected them to be. We got the Broncos going out to LA.
I expected the Chargers to be decent. I did not expect Nix to jump out of the gate and be
Yeah. I expected them to be decent, but I didn't think their offense was going to be good enough for them to hang as much as they had. But they have been. But the Chargers are favored by 2.5 on this one. The Oracle and Woody are both on the Broncos. You're Mr. Bo Leave over there, but you also love Justin Herbert though.
I do love me some Herbie. But Herbie's not carrying my fantasy.
That's true.
So I'm gonna go with Bo. I'm gonna go Broncos here. I do think that Chargers defense is really good, and Bo Nix really struggled last week. So it's a little bit scary. A rookie quarterback against a great defense. A rookie quarterback that has had a problem with throwing picks of recent.
Yeah.
So
So just
a little bit of a scary pick, but
based off of
fantasy.
last week, I'm gonna take the island here, and I'm gonna go
I
Chargers.
don't blame you a bit.
And that's really the only reasoning for it. It's just Bo Nix looked terrible, and they shouldn't have won that game, but the Indy imploded for. But and I think the
Yeah,
Chargers are in general a little bit better of a team. But they did just get
I agree
torched
with
by
that.
the Bake Show, but Bake Show is known to torch people.
All right, so we got 3 on the Broncos and you on the Chargers by yourself.
Yep, I keep it from being a lock. So
All right,
this next
we're on the
game
board.
is this a Saturday game? Yes, it is.
This is 12:21, so
Yeah,
it's a
we got
Sunday.
two. No, it's Saturday.
There's 2 Saturday games.
Yep,
I
there's
see that
two
now.
Saturdays. This is pretty interesting. This could be a playoff matchup, playoff preview here. We got Houston going out to Kansas City. Chiefs are favored by 3.5. Mahomes Chiefs have had um, light practices, and Mahomes has been a full participant for both of them.
Okay,
So I
good to know.
guess it's trending that he's going to play. Really, they only need one game to win and then they kind of clinched home field, I think.
Yeah. Um, and I don't think they're going to worry about winning this.
Yeah.
We covered last week. I don't think they can do it 2 weeks in a row. If this was 2.5 instead of 3.5, I probably would be more likely to lean the Chiefs. But because it's over that field goal range, I'm going to go with the Texans.
Yeah. So you're on the Texans. I'm still riding the Chiefs won't cover train, and surprised they did last week. And for a little bit, I thought the Browns might come back, but Jameis really Jameised.
Yeah.
The Oracle's also on the Texans, and the lone Chiefs fan is on the Chiefs himself.
Okay.
So, not locked yet, no locks, but it's been 3-on-1 every time. This one no, this one ain't that close, ain't it? Next game, was this the Saturday night game? No, it's at 3:30. So they give college football
Yes.
the night games
Yes,
on
they
this
did.
Saturday, is what they did. But we got the AFC North battle of Rogers. Take it away.
Steelers are not getting away with. They lost last week.
They
Okay,
did.
guys.
They
It did.
did.
This touchdown, this spread's underneath a touchdown, which I'm a
Mhm.
little bit surprised it's even as high as it is.
That's kind of what I thought too.
Steelers defense is a really good defense. I know that Ravens offense is good, but they have been stymied by good defenses before.
Hmm.
And I'm going to go with the Steelers on this.
Yeah, I echo your sentiments here. I think it's too high to be a division matchup of two teams that are surefire playoff locks that are going to
Agreed.
play each other very tough. And I mean, this is
I would not be surprised at all if the Ravens do win this game. But I
yeah,
think it's going to be by a field goal or 4 or something like
yeah,
that.
I agree. The Oracle's also on the Steelers. Woody's on the Ravens.
Okay.
So he keeps it from being a lock. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take the Steelers with the points here for sure.
Yeah.
And
Like it.
then we move to the other two teams in this division, the Ohio teams. We got the Browns at the Bengals. Bengals favored by 7.5. So
I think it's a half point too much.
we got the Oracle and Woody are both on the Bengals. Sounds to me like you're gonna go
I'm
Browns,
probably going
huh?
to keep it from being a lock. I'm going Browns.
You are
I think
not
it's a half
actually
point
gonna
too much.
keep it from being a lock because I'm gonna go Browns here too.
Division game and it's an over touchdown. And
Yes.
that Browns offense can be good.
Yes, and this is a team that doesn't have a defense.
It'd be the most Jameis thing ever to drop 5 TDs on their head. Like,
I
if it's
bet.
even the start.
I'll be honest. I think I'd bet the over on this game.
47, yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't even know if I care whatever it is. I'd still bet it.
The Bengals might score 47 by themselves and still
Uh-huh.
lose.
Yeah, exactly. There's lots of divisional games here. We get another one in the best division of football, the NFC North. We got Lions favored by 6.5 at Chicago, and I am assuming this is going to be the first lock.
I'm going Lions.
Yep.
I don't care how hurt their defense is.
I wish we were talking earlier. They have 22 people on IR, and I'm like 99% sure at least 20 of them are on defense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't care.
I don't know if there's anybody.
Dan Campbell
not.
march anyone out there and play defense. They're probably going to still sack Caleb Williams 4 times.
Probably. He holds the ball too long, and their line can't do nothing to begin with. So
It's a little bit of both. I agree
it's
with
both.
that.
It's both. Yeah.
Like their offensive line is not good, but also he tries to make too much bullcrap happen that he got away with in college that he's not going to.
Yep. I agree 100% with that. So yeah, that's an easy. That's our first lock. Like I said, locks went 6-1 last week. We had 7 locks and only lost. Which one?
Now we're
did we-
being stingy with them.
Which one did we lose here? Panthers. Yeah, that was a dumb lock, but Speaking of them, we got the Cardinals favored by 4.5 going to Carolina. Oracle's on the Cardinals. I'm gonna go Cards. I'm gonna be back on that train.
Yeah. Panthers got flushed back down to the Turd Bowl last week, so
Mhm.
I am fully giving up on them being a good team this year. So we're going Cardinals.
All right. Woody keeps it from being a lock. He has not been on the Cardinals like all year.
Not giving up on them.
Huh? Yeah,
He's not giving up on
he's
them.
just not been on the Cardinals all year, and that's kind of
Yeah.
bit him a little bit because I've done
Because he's got
decent with
Kyler
him.
on his fantasy team. Salty about it.
Yeah, but he's got someone else too that was been just as good. I don't remember who else, but next game, Eagles favored by 3.5 going to Washington.
That's not enough.
That's not enough. It's less than what that Steelers game was, and I think the Steelers are better than Washington. And the Eagles covered.
It opened at 2.5. Like what? Who is not playing for the Eagles? Everyone?
I don't know. I don't get it.
Did they already lock in their division and like can't win 1 seed?
No, they're tied. There's 3 teams tied for the 1 seed right now, except Detroit owns a tiebreaker against Minnesota.
Okay.
But they're all sitting there with 2 losses. Them 2 and Philadelphia. So they
I
still
don't
got
understand this at all.
they still got
If
quite
it
a
has
bit to
nothing
play
to do
for.
with them just benching players, and I don't know why this is even a little bit close.
I don't either. Like I said, it's less than what I mean. It's a divisional game, but
If you'd have told me about this game before I looked at that, I would not have been surprised if this was a double-digit spread.
yeah, with the way they've been playing, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're
Or at least like to 7 to 9 range.
Yeah.
3.5 is not enough.
no, it'd have to be like 6.5, 7 for me to even think about it.
Yeah.
But this is a lock, second lock
Yep.
here. Yeah, it's just not enough. Shoot. All right, next game we got the Giants, who apparently are starting Drew Lock again, in that terrible quarterback carousel, going against the Falcons, who are starting Michael Penix Jr.
Hey, good thing you guys paid Danny Dimes instead of Saquon.
Yeah. But the Falcons starting Michael Penix Jr. in this one.
I don't like that spread's that big just because of that.
That's where I'm at too. I'm really thinking here. The Oracle's on the Falcons. Woody's on the Falcons. I mean, it's his first game. I think
take the
he's a
points.
good quarterback. I've always liked him. Even
Yeah.
back when he was in Indiana and they were doing pretty well, and then he tore his ACL. And I thought he was good
Right,
in
right.
Washington. But it's still his first game.
I'm taking the points. Give me the Giants.
That's yeah, I agree with you there. That's where I'm at. I'm taking the Giants too. It's too much. I think this is gonna be another low scoring affair.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not that I think that Drew Lock's going to be a world beater this week. I just don't think that the Falcons will score that much more.
Doesn't
that,
doesn't bode well for my fantasy team.
I think his first week of the NFL, that Penix is probably going to have to heavily rely on his run game
Yep.
and heavily rely on checkdowns. Like
Yep.
they're not going to let him just go out there and start ripping it. They're 7-7 and they're fighting for a division spot.
Yeah.
Or playoff spot rather.
Yes. They're just a game back, I think, of the division.
Also a strange time to decide to go to Penix.
I agree. I don't get it, but with their whole
Like if you're gonna, I don't know if you're just wanting, like, you think that, hey, we're gonna make the playoffs now. Maybe we start getting this guy ready so he can lead us to a playoff run. Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't either. I don't.
He was your guy. You do that at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. Then you don't.
He's not your
sign
guy. You
Kirk.
wait until next season.
Yeah,
Just paid Kirko. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
That's my rant with it. I'm done now. But
I think I seen that if they let Kirk go, they only pay him $27 million next year.
only,
Huh?
only 27.
Yeah, only 27 compared to Giants are paying Danny Dimes 40.
Yeah.
So, or it's like, or maybe it's a team. If they let him go, maybe the team that signs him pays 27.
Ooh, we got a real stink bill coming up.
Yeah, there's a few of those. There's one of them that's real bad.
This one's pretty bad.
This one's pretty bad, but we got Titans at Indy. Colts are favored by 3.5. For some reason, the Oracle and Woody are both on the Colts. I know why, or not on the Titans. I know why the Oracle is because he's completely down on his team.
Yeah, he's down. He's a Colts fan, and he's real sad about him right now.
I'm going Colts because
I'm also going Colts.
I think the Titans are terrible.
Yeah, their defense isn't bad, but Will Levis is a meme, a walking meme.
Mason Rudolph ain't much better.
I mean, so is he. He's a walking meme as well.
That's
I mean,
true.
how many
He
times
is also a walking meme.
My helmet.
It's not a fun game. Won't be many people watching.
No, I won't be watching that one.
We'll be watching Red Zone.
Yeah.
All right, next game is Rams favored by 3.5 going to New York to face the Jets. I just have a feeling this might be a lock here. Although the Jets looked good last week, but the Rams.
Yeah, but they don't. That was in a game that didn't matter, but a game they should win. This is a game that doesn't matter and they shouldn't win. So who gives a shit?
Well put.
Yes,
and the Rams have everything
for right now. They're trying to win that division.
Yep, exactly. So, I'm gonna take the Rams. Oracle's on the Rams. Woody's on the Rams.
Yep, this is a lock.
This is a lock. Third lock. And the Rams, I mean, they didn't look great in that last game, but it was terrible weather and
I have a feeling we're about to have a few locks in a row.
Yeah. until the stink bowl down there, I don't know who we're gonna pick on that.
Right.
But all right, we got Vikings favored by 3.5 going out to Rogers.
I'm seeing 3 on this. They're going out to the Rain City Bitch Pigeons there in Seattle.
You're seeing 3.
I am seeing 3 on
just
this.
get changed. Okay, I'm gonna change it to 3. I don't think
It's not going to change my answer.
I don't think it changes the other guys' answers too. So the other guys are on the Vikings. Oracle and Woody
I'm on the Vikings.
You're on the Vikings, and I'm on the.
As much as I hate that Sam Darnold is running this team so well, he's good. Like he's good.
Like I said last week, that dude's gonna get a bag. I don't know where he's gonna go, but he's gonna get a bag next year.
Absolutely. Panthers, you're really showing your ass on this quarterback thing. Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold are both top tier quarterbacks this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They got good weapons. I will say that they both have good weapons.
All season. I've patiently waited all season for the epic Vikings collapse, and it just hasn't happened.
Nope. They're solidly.
I do think they're going to lose to the Packers now.
Yeah, and they might get matched up in the playoffs too.
More than likely, actually.
Yeah. All right, next game. Pats going up to Buffalo. Buffalo's favored by 2 touchdowns. Probably not enough. I think this is going to be another lock. I mean, Buffalo
That's a decent Patriots defense, but I don't think it's nearly good enough to stop Josh Allen and the boys.
they've scored, let's see here, 42, 48. Yeah, they've
Yeah.
scored a
Yep.
lot these last 2 weeks, and I don't think it's going to stop.
Give me Buffalo.
Buffalo. The Buffalo
Buffalo.
Buffaloes. You going to start jumping through tables?
I mean, maybe.
Oh, man. I
That
might.
does seem like a fun team to root for, does it
does.
not?
It does. It seems like the most fun team to root for. I'm tell you what, wouldn't take much for me to be convinced to go up there and watch a game. I'll just show up in all heated clothing and have a ball.
Yeah. No, you just drink so much alcohol, it doesn't matter
That's
how
true.
cold it is.
That is true. You see
That is the way of life up there.
it was the Chiefs Bills game, and CBS was there. So there was a guy, big fat guy with a beard, typical American man.
Yeah.
One of those, you can picture him. I don't even have to show a picture
Oh,
or
yeah.
nothing, but
Picturing
shirtless.
Jason.
Shirtless, yeah. He redheaded, but yeah. But he was like in the shot every time, and JJ Watt got to talking to him, and JJ was trying to get him on the field with him because he loved him so much.
JJ's the best.
He is. He's great. He's like he's still out here. He's still going strong. He said he's drank. It was like 11 o'clock, and that game was an afternoon game, and JJ's like, this guy said he's drank a 12-pack already.
I believe him.
And I believe him, yes. All right. Now we're going back here going down to Miami. Completely different climate than Buffalo. Same division,
Yeah.
but completely different climate.
This
game is all about potential that didn't happen.
Yeah, but I mean, they both still have a chance of making the playoffs.
It's like a 1% chance.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget that in NFC.
Yeah.
Act.
But we got
Because of the
49ers going down to Miami. Miami's favored by 1. The Oracle's, he's on the 49ers. Woody's on the 49ers. Gosh, I don't even know which one I want to be on. I guess the 49ers. I have a little more faith.
I'm going to go Rogers Island on this one,
You're
actually.
going to go with the Dolphins. Okay.
I mean, the game is exactly how it is set up on this. It's a pick 'em.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a tough one. I'm going to go with the Dolphins because they have all of their weapons still. They may not be using them right now, but they do have them all, and the 49ers don't. That's my reasoning.
Yeah, that's true. The 49ers have a 1% chance, and
Debo's out there looking like Kadarius Toney. So.
the Dolphins have a 6% chance.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't even care about that game.
Yeah, I mean, the Niners may end up being third in their division.
Yeah, it's looking like it. They have been hit by bad injuries. I will give them that, but the defense.
They have, but
defense has not been
not
what
looking good either. Like I said, Debo's looked like Kadarius Toney this year, dropping everything.
The defense is really the thing for me. Like, that just completely went away. And I know I've said I think it's Dre Greenlaw.
Yeah.
I think he's the heart and soul of their defense, and he is back now, but it's too little, too late.
Don't forget about Devondre Campbell. I mean, did they release him because they should have?
Yeah, and then he got suspended or something. They may not have released him. They may have suspended him, and I don't know. It's a deal, but that dude ain't never gonna play another down in the NFL.
Probably not.
No, he's done.
There's hell ain't gonna play one for the 49ers.
Yeah, he ain't gonna play one for anybody. All right, now we're ready for the Week 16 stink bowl of all stink bowls. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars.
These actually may be the worst two teams in the NFL.
Them two and the Giants.
Yeah. I forget about the Giants.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
it's,
man.
The Jaguars going to Las Vegas. Raiders are favored by 1. Gosh, this game sucks.
It really does.
I'm going Jaguars because out of this matchup, I actually trust Mac Jones versus whoever is starting as Desmond Ridder.
I think they're drawing names out of a hat this time. I think
Desmond
the popcorn
Ridder.
guy was in the actual discussion.
He may have been. But it's Desmond Ritter. I think the Jaguars have more talent on offense than the Raiders do. The Raiders,
Desmond Ritter, you mean the guy that was so bad that they drafted and signed a quarterback?
yes, that guy, that guy. Yeah. Anyways, the Oracle's on the Jags. Woody's on the Jags. I'm gonna be on the Jags too because I think they have a little more offensive firepower.
Lock it
Raiders,
up.
yeah, Raiders have Brock Bowers, Jacoby Myers, who just kind of catches balls. He doesn't get a lot of yards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a lock.
it's a lock. A lock on the Turd Bowl.
Yeah. Never did I think that we'd have a lock on the Jaguars, but here we are.
Mm-hmm. Just had to play the Raiders. All right,
This
Sunday
next
night.
one is confusing as hell for me.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused. We
Yeah.
got Tampa Bay favored by 4, going to Dallas. Sunday night game.
Yeah.
Why is it only 4?
Right. Right.
Why is it
That's
only
why it's
4?
confusing as hell for me.
Oh, I
I know
will.
that
Okay,
the
wait. Time
Bucks
out.
do
Time out.
have.
Time out.
Okay.
Mike Evans did not practice today.
Not play.
I'm
I just
assuming.
made a whole ass deal.
I know. I got that notification after you told me to watch that you made. And I felt so bad.
No, he's play. Damn it.
There's players. I just want show me
Make
my
him do that in 2 weeks.
yeah. I hope not. Gosh darn it. Hold on. It's easier
Oh, I didn't realize you already had a different 7 o'clock. That's my bad. I thought you scheduled only 6.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. I just schedule stuff. So he's limited. I think it's just they're just letting him rest is what it looks
Yeah,
like.
maybe it's rest day.
I think it's rest for him. Bucky was limited too. But he's been limited too the last couple of weeks. He's been playing through it and he's had 100 yards. So
He's done fine. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm guessing maybe those practice designations is what's making this closer than what we would assume.
Probably.
But that being said, Baker kind of showed that it doesn't matter if he has weapons. Baker's gonna Baker.
Baker's gonna Baker.
Baker's gonna bake.
The Bucks are putting up a ton of points on just about everyone. They do have a tendency of having like the occasional turd.
Yeah.
It's like they are 6. They've lost 6 games. But some of the games that they've had this year, you'd think that they were 12-2.
Yeah.
Because
well, he
they're
also
really
had
good.
He did have 3 games without Mike, and
Godwin.
Yeah, Godwin
Yeah,
was out for a while.
They won like 2 of those.
Yeah, they lost to the Chiefs. They covered still.
Should have beat the Chiefs. It all came down to they took it to overtime, right?
I think so. Yeah.
They chose not to go for 2, and then
Yes, that's what it was. Yep, you're exactly right. Because then I think the next week the Bengals did the opposite, and it didn't work out either.
Right. Yep.
But yeah. I'm assuming this is a lock here.
It's a lock for me. I mean,
Yeah,
Buccaneers.
we're all on the Bucks.
The way that this isn't over a touchdown is baffling to me.
Once again, I've said it before. I'll say it until the end of the season. I am not choosing the Cowboys all year.
You chose. You chose the Panthers.
I chose the Panthers. That's like the only time I've been wrong against them. I think it feels like.
Yeah.
But I am not going to choose that team at all. All right, last game Monday night. We have your Green Bay Packers. We got New Orleans going up there against them. I guess Spencer Rattler's the quarterback.
Big spread. Big spread.
Over 2 touchdowns.
I've got it right at 2 touchdowns.
Oh, it's changed. It's changed from when I looked at it. And I think it's just changed like an hour ago because I thought I looked at these, but that doesn't really affect
It opened
anything.
at -5.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah. If you got that spread locked in, you're so lucky.
Yeah. Yeah. Packers, I think, are, one of the 4 teams, really one of the 3 teams, I think, that could make it into the Super Bowl on the NFC side.
Yeah, NFC's got a really high top end.
I'm still don't know about the Vikings, and like we talked about, they still might collapse, but I think there's 3 teams there that are, surefire for me going to or could win the NFC and make it to the Super Bowl. Lions, Eagles, Packers. Those are the 3 for me. And it's still Toyota-thon, boys.
Toyota.
Um, Woody's on the Packers, the Oracle's on the Packers, and Mr. Aaron Rodgers over there. I assume you're on the Packers too.
I'm on the Pack.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I actually, when I saw 14, I entered it. I really did. I thought about it.
Honest, 14.5 had me thinking, but then you said 14, it made me go the other way.
Yeah. I can easily see this being a push.
Yeah.
But the Packers have been scoring a lot of points lately.
Yes,
so
they have.
And that defense is good. They actually may get, with Spencer Rattler at the helm, they may get a pick 6 or 2 here.
Mm-hmm.
That could be the difference.
What I'm figuring. That's why I was trying to pick them up in fantasy. We had this conversation earlier.
Because they have really aggressive corners, and they'll jump the hell out of those routes.
Yes, they will. So, all right, that does it for our pick'em. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 locks this week. 8 locks,
and we started off slow. They all came towards the end.
Slow. Yeah, it was like 5 games in. We hadn't had a lock. So yeah, we'll see what we end up with, but check us out on Facebook and X and TikTok and the YouTube. We got a Discord. That link is in the bio of YouTube and TikTok. Join that server, and we've been posting a lot more lately.
Yes, sir.
I've been using this thing called Opus to make shorts and TikToks and post, and I've got like 30 of them scheduled within the next 6 days. So y'all gonna be seeing content short form, and Rogers over there, he's been live streaming games and stuff. I'm gonna join him a couple times here.
We've been a lot more active here lately.
We've been a lot more active. Wintertime ain't much else for us to do anyway, so we're making it happen.
That's right.
So alrighty, well, for me and for Rogers, for Woody and the Oracle, we will see you next week.